Hello, welcome to DeLuca's Shades of Grey for Equality TV. Happy to be here once again. And today we're going to talk about an experience I had last week while I was staying over one of my friend's house overnight. As I was sleeping in a blissful slumber, I was suddenly awoken by the sound of screeching tires and young adult women getting out of their car, slamming their doors, and yelling to each other, "Where'd that nigga go? I'm gonna drop that nigga. Nigga don't know who he's messing with." Now, as I crawled towards the window, because the big bay window, I don't want anyone to see me, so I crawled towards the window, and I look out, and I see these young women, and the blasphemy coming out of their mouth, the N-word, the nigga word, not N-I-G-G-E-R, but N-I-G-G-A. Like apparently the spelling, dropping of the E-R and substituting it for the A is supposed to suddenly be less offensive. So I'm watching these women outside the window, right? I'm watching, and I'm listening to them just yell back and forth to each other. First of all, I was very captivated by the whole "I'm gonna drop that nigga," because I kept looking at each of the girls, and I wanted to know who was carrying which nigga. Okay, so what I did was I got under the window, right, and I yell out. I go, "Hey, put that nigga down gently and walk away," right? I yell that out the window, and she just stops. She stops. They stop. They look around, and I'm laughing in the background, But anyway, that just brings me to the point of can the N-word really be reclaimed by the black community? And no, I really don't think it can be. There's a whole notion of, what is it called? Let me see. Let's look at my notes here. Reappropriation. Reappropriation, that's the word of today. And reappropriation is a cultural process by which a group tries to reclaim something, okay? And apparently, the black community has tried to reclaim the N-word. Okay, I'm not part of that whole reclaiming notion, okay? I just think it's a bad word all around, whether it's spelt with an E-R or an A, okay? I don't want anybody calling me nigger or nigga, okay? Makes me very uncomfortable. It's like that from The Lion King, when the lions say Musaka, you get a chill, I hear the word nigga or nigger, I get a chill. I don't want to reclaim it, okay? Because for 5 centuries on U.S. soil, it has been used to oppress, humiliate, and actually, to break down the human soul of the black community. So I'm not quite sure why we're trying to reclaim it. Reappropriation. I'm not buying it. I think in order to actually just, do the world some good, we should just eradicate the word totally. Yes, just don't say it at all, okay? Don't change the spelling and pretend it's something that it isn't, okay? It's a bad word. It's a bad word, and it's been used to hurt people. I can actually remember the first time I was called the N-word. I have to say it again, nigger. Ooh. Yeah, I was 7 years old, and I was in a group of white kids, and this little boy said to his friend, "Hey, watch this," and he used the word nigger. Ooh, I didn't know what to do. I knew it was a bad word. I didn't quite know where to place it, but I knew it was a bad word. And ever since then, I kind of vowed to myself that I wouldn't, embellish upon the word. So, if someone black calls me a nigga, I'm probably going to bitch slap them because, it's okay. I might have a name, Melissa. Let's not try and reclaim hateful words. And that's another thing I want to bring up. You don't see other minority groups who have been oppressed trying to reclaim derogatory terms. How many times have you been in a Chinese restaurant and you actually have someone yell, "Hey, chink, can you bring me some of that chow mein?" Yeah, doesn't happen. okay? Nobody likes the word. You don't go into a synagogue and hearing people say, oh yeah, my Heb, yeah, doesn't happen. Not quite sure why we feel we have to take back the name. I think as again, we should just eradicate it. But, that's pretty much my thoughts on that. But the whole point was that the black community wanted to reclaim the N-word for itself, to break down the barriers of power. Okay, newsflash. Everybody's using the word, okay? We got whites using it, we've got Hispanics using it, we've got Chinese using it, everybody's using the N-word like it's going out of style. So it really hasn't been reclaimed. Again, eradication of the N-word. That's all I'm saying. Equality TV, Melissa DeLuca. Tune in next week for another rant and rave. And that's all I've got. It's a wrap. I really wish I had a wrap, but I don't. Yeah, don't forget to listen to, The World According to G. He's got some good things to say. And Lady Gadina, I think I'm pronouncing that right. I always enjoy listening to her. The woman's self-worth. She's got some pretty important, impactful knowledge to share with everybody. But that's my take on the N-word. It shouldn't be reclaimed. It should be eradicated. Equality for all. No hateful words. Yeah, okay. That's all I have to say. DeLuca's Shades of Grey. Equality TV, signing off. Good day.